Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video, bringing you a triple genie team, and not just any triple genie team. We have the ENAMORUS here, the newest genie to the lineup, the first female genie that exists, and you know, I'm excited to try it out. Now, I'm a little afraid that I'm running Springtide Storm, but I do have the Moonblast to help compensate for that. I'm running Steel type on this genie just because I understand people want to click Heavy Slam on me, and people want to click Flash Cannon on me, and people just want to hurt me with Poison type moves as well. So Steel type on a Fairy type typically always ends up working well. And on top of that, you're a flying type, so no one's going to go for a ground move on you while you're still a flying type. So the Steel type is kind of covered on that ground as well. Assault Vest on this genie. Running just a bunch of full attacking moves, special attacking moves. We got the Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, Springtide Storm, and the Moonblast. On the Thunderous, we're running the Bolt, the Wind Bolt Storm, Eerie Impulse, Scary Face, and Taunt. Kind of a supportive prankster Thunderous. I feel like a lot of people are leaning on the supportive Thunderous role a little bit more than the Defiant Thunderous role because we don't have Dynamax to help us out with max airstreams and things like that anymore. But, you know, I'm kind of liking the prankster Thunderous. I'm kind of liking how it's going. And the third genie we have on the team is the Therian Landorus with the Clear Amulet, Earthquake, Terra Blast, Rock Slide, Protect. What's cool about Landorus in this generation is that we finally get a strong flying type stab move in the Flying Terra Blast. Hopefully we get to use that later on in today's video. Other than that, we have a second Intimidator, which is a little scary if there's going to be Defiant Mons running around. But yeah, we have a second Intimidator. Hopefully it doesn't ruin our lives later on. But we have the Arcanine with the Flare Blades, Howl, Extreme Speed, and Protect. Howl next to Landorus is great. Howl next to Urshifu is great. I hope that we get to see some of that today too. Also, hi Urshifu, nice to meet you. Also, hi Amoongus. Enough said. Thank you so much, Pierre. Angelost, our mod Pierre, also known as the coder of the Pokésports damage calc. Yes, we do have a Pokésports damage calc. Links to that will be in the description along with Pierre's Twitter handle. Great guy, great individual. Made this team for me when I asked him to, so I love you, Pierre. And yeah, I'm excited to use it. If you guys are excited to see it, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you've done so already. And with that said, let's go ahead with triple genies, baby. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. So either they go Blizzard spam against my 4 ice weaknesses, or they go Dazzling Fish into Colossal and hurt me a lot. Both of which are not great options for me. I think maybe a Thunderous lead plus maybe a Scary Face might be the way to get through that flying type nonsense. Not flying type, the Blizzard nonsense. What if I just go Thunderous and ENAMORUS? I understand I'm bringing 2 flying type weaknesses, but I think I'll be okay. I want Arcanine in the back here. And I might bring all 3 ice type weaknesses to this. The thing is, like, I have Terrestrialization, I have speed control. I think I have what I need in order to stop them from doing what they're about to do to me. So hopefully we'll be okay. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's not a great matchup. Oh, and they led with not that. Oh boy. Did not expect that to happen. So now I can't use any prankster moves because they got this little thing on the field. Yeah, huh? Wow, this just got a lot worse. And I brought every single rock weakness that I had to the team. Alright, well, let's Wind Bolt Storm and let's Steel Tera and EQ there. The one good news is that I do have Steel Tera and ENAMORUS, so I can just not care about the incoming rock attacks. And instead just eliminate the Colossal from the game. Also, if it's special and goes for Heat Wave, good luck, Kevin. No, there's no way it does that. No, there's 2 flying types on the field. Colossal is going for a rock type move. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Hopefully it still goes for a rock type move, even though it is ground now. There's the Aqua Jet. That honestly does a lot of damage. It's going to be weakness policy plus steam engine plus all that nonsense. The wind beak storm or the wind bolt storm is not okay. Good. It was just a rock slide, and rock slide's a rock slide. Unfortunately, it misses the Enamorus and not the Thunderous, but fortunately, the Thunderous does actually eat that attack. Nice, nice damage there with the Earth Power. The wind bolt storm doesn't affect Colossal, but does connect onto the Bruxious. I'm gonna bring the Bruxious down to practically 1 HP. I would love if that Bruxious went away though. They definitely have a ground move, right? What do they go for? Rock Slide? So what is stopping me from just like double swapping and getting rid of that boost? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Getting rid of that weakness policy boost is going to help me out a lot. Switching into double intimidate is going to help me out a lot. I got no reason not to make this swap right now. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Now, what does the fish do after it does Aqua Jet? Does it just kind of sit there, stopping priority from happening for the rest of the game? That might be what it does. I guess it just keeps clicking Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet onto Arcanine can do absolutely no damage, though. They switch over to Flare Blitz. Would have loved if that was onto Arcanine, but I guess they're going to do some damage to themselves as well, so it's not bad. I think I'm just going to click Howl here. I'm going to Howl Protect. I want to try to waste their time as much as possible, and if I could force them to knock themselves out, that might be pretty nice. All right, they're going to keep going for Aqua Jet. Again onto the Arcanine. Oh, they just... Oh. Well, I'm glad I clicked Protect. That's a neutral one. Does Arcanine live that? Yeah, we live at 14. Cool. All right. If you want to clear your own side of the field, I won't stop you. I absolutely won't stop you. Cool. I now have a +1 Landorus. And a +1 Arcanine with priority that it can now use. That is totally awesome. Not bad. All right, what are the final two? Is it just Blizzard Spam? I have a feeling it is. If they're going to sit there and try to one-shot their side of the field, they're going to swap into just like straight up Blizzard Spam, aren't they? If I lose my side of the field here, I think I have the better 2 Pokemon to deal with the Blizzard Spam, though. Especially with, like, you know, Scary Face and Springtide Friend. You only got 2 choices, Tom. Guess they really want to decide which side they're putting it on. Oh, come on. What's the point of keeping me waiting? I've ran out of ad-lib to say. I have nothing else to say during this communication screen. Oh, they must be really mad about that Protect. Okay, fine. There's Bundle, and let me guess. Abomasnow. All right. This does mean that I'm probably going to lose my side of the field here. And I'm kind of not okay with that. But it is what it is, right? Booster energy, going to give speed, etc., etc. I do have a Protect to use if I want. But I think I'd much rather just accept fate. Go for the extreme speed. Get some damage off on this bundle. And then go for the double Protect here with the Lando. If I hit it, I hit it, right? That's just the goal. All right. Lando doesn't get it, unfortunately. No big deal. It was a 30% chance I was relying on. Get a little bit of chip damage off on this bundle. Bundle goes for Blizzard. One-shots both sides of my field. And then a Bomb Set probably goes for Aurora Veil. The Abomasnow next turn is going to be annoying with the... Oh, no, okay. That's an Aurora Veil. Honestly, amazing. I'd much rather have that happen. I have Thundy. And I have an Enamorus. See how fast it is to choose your final 2 Pokemon? So I have options again. I think the only chance I have of winning this It's going to be a Mighty Moonblast onto this bundle. And a Scary Face onto this bundle. I need this bundle gone before anything else. And then hopefully Enamorus versus Abomasnow will go in Enamorus' favor. The awesome thing about Scary Face is that I can't miss it like a Thunder Wave. Like my chances of getting haxed out here are very minimal. If I lose this, I lose it because I deserve it. That's a really cool helmet. But if I win it, I win it because I deserve it. Are they trying to timer stall me? I honestly am having a hard time deciding what is taking so long. It's just a double Blizzard turn, I think. Like maybe a protective bundle. Okay, no, they don't. All right, cool. Scary Face. That's gonna bring it down below Enamorus, I'd hope. That's a harsh decrease. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Moonblast does connect. Gets rid of the bundle. All that's left is a solo Abomasnow. Who goes for though? No, I have AV. I live 2 more of those. All right, good. Honestly, I'm glad that my Thundurus is still alive. And I do have Sludge Bomb here. Sludge Bomb plus Eerie Impulse. Good luck, Abomasnow. Good luck, buddy. Thundurus is doing thunderous things. Oh, and that's a 2-hit. And a poison. Hold up. That's great. That's really good for us. Another Earth Power. Gonna do even less than last time. Dude, Enamorus eating these hits up. Assault Vest putting in some serious work here. Followed by the second Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb. And just for good measure, a second Eerie Impulse. And that'll be GG. We're taking a dub in today's video, folks. Awesome. Triple Genie Core getting a win, man. The Triple Genies. Brought all of them to this battle, too. And they all put in some work. I mean, the Landorus did Landorus things, right? Getting that Intimidate was super huge on the Colossal. It's what allowed my Arcanine to live all of that stuff anyway. My opponent has some connection issues, man. You're gonna make me sit here this whole time just to click run. Listen, if you got nothing else to do today, that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. Eerie Impulse. -4 Abomasnow. Sludge Bomb into Abomasnow. With that, we're taking it up. Oh boy. I'm sorry if I'm a little salty. I don't mean to be really salty, but come on, that's just BM, right? That's not anything else. GG's. Hopefully game 2 I can be a little more cheery. Triple Genies versus Triple Genies, but a different Triple Genie. This is gonna be a lot of Genies in today's battle, but you know what I see on their side of the field? That is 1, 2, maybe potentially 3 things weak to electric. And not too many things neutral to it. Of course, there is a Landorus that is a ground type, which is, but that's okay. Thundurus is great. I think Thundurus is really cool, really nice, really sweet here. And I think Scary Face is going to help us out a lot, especially after they set Trick or Tailwind up. So let's do Enamorus, let's do Thundurus. Go with those 2 in the lead. I am tempted to bring Urshifu. And I'm tempted to leave Arcanine behind, so Urshifu is definitely the play. It's a lot of flying types, though. I want to bring Amoonguss, too. I think this is an Amoonguss game because I can redirect a lot of punching moves and a lot of, like, electric moves and scary moves away from my important Pokemon and just throw it into the Shroom. I don't typically bring Amoonguss too much. At least that's something that I've noticed about myself. Maybe that's something that I can improve as being a player. Was that a sentence? Improve in myself to make me a better player. That's something I can improve on by bringing Amoonguss more. Because I know that Amoonguss is great in multiple situations, and we're about to see every single Genie on the field. Okay, great. This is just funny. I'm hoping that's not Defiant Thundurus. And I'm hoping that I'm not punished for this. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go for the Scary Face onto their Thundurus. and just a nice and simple Springtide Storm on both of them. Maybe I steal Tera Springtide Storm. I like that idea. If I steal Tera, that means I'm relatively safe from any attacks that they have because they either have Wind Seer or not Wind Seer. What is it called? Bolt Beak? No. Wind Beak? Wind Bleak? Either the Wind Storm or the Electric Storm on their side of the field, or they just set Tailwind up. That's always cool too. Which Thundurus is faster? Theirs is going to be now. Oh, but their Thundurus looks like it's attacking because my Prankster went first. Get that speed. Harshly Falls. Springtide Storm is going to connect. Not going to do a lot. I do have a potential. Nope, nothing drops. Okay. No big deal. They do hit me with the Wind Beak in return, but also no Paras? No Paras. Awesome. Works for me. Now I'm going to hit them with the Wind Beak in return. And another Springtide. Yo, we're just firing spread moves at each other until something happens. We're waiting to see how much nonsense can happen or who gets to miss first. Still, no one has missed this move. Let's see if they also terrestrialize. They have that option available to them. I also wonder what their terrestrializations even are. They click Heat Wave. You're kidding me. You have Heat Wave? Well, thankfully we live all that. My Springtide Storm is going to be the first one to miss. It's going to... That's the one I wanted it to hit, man. I wanted it to hit the Thundurus. And now they had sped my Thundurus. Yeah, that whole turn sucked. Like, there was no good outcome in that turn. Dang. A little unfortunate. Can we come back from this, though? We have a Shroom and a Bear. I'm not too sure. Especially since we terrestrialized already. The fact that he had Heat Wave is wild, but alright. I'm gonna click Protect. I'm gonna Spore the Thundurus. I'm gonna try really hard to play this game perfectly from this point on until the end. Get that Protect going. Let's see what they decide to do. They do go for the Bleak Windstorm. That's the word I was thinking of earlier. It unfortunately connects. No, it misses. Okay, fair. It's fair. I listen. I missed my Springtide last turn. It's still very fair here. Electric Windstorm is now going to do very little damage to my Moonblast. They're going to take some more Life Orb chip. I'm going to get the Spore off. And now these are each just an Aqua Jet away. Thundurus has to do its mandatory turn next turn. I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet here. And I really don't have to click anything here. I might as well click Pollen Puff into Thundurus, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. We got rid of the Torn. This is going to be like, hey, let's find out how dumb Urshifu is as a Pokemon. Let's see how much Urshifu can do in this battle. Just Pollen Puff for some baby damage. Getting a little bits of chips out here. The Tailwind's also going to peter. Great news for us. I think next turn, depending on what they have. Epitaph. Okay. That might not be Vital Spirit, so I have options. I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet onto the Voltos. Get rid of that. And then just Spore this guy. Amoonguss is going to win me the game off of just sheer nuisance. That is the goal today. Aqua Jet you, get you out of here. They might click Bulk Up once, but we have crit moves to go through all that. Oh, do I have Sash? Thank goodness I have Sash. Listen, Tom, if you want to KO your own Pokemon, be my guest. I just really hope that the last Pokemon they have doesn't have a spread move. And or can't Oko Amoonguss. But cool. We live at 1. Sash saves us. Lavados. Is that Landorus? Wish me luck. I have no choice but to Spore, but these things tend to carry safety goggles. I need some good luck here. Fiery Wrath. They went for the Fiery Wrath. There's a 20% chance I flinch here. Yes! Oh, amazing. Spore does connect. You go to bed. Whew. And just like that, we're still in this. I will now go for the Surging Strikes. And I will now go for Pollen Puff onto Ursh. I gotta get as much health back on this Ursh as I can. Oh, that is not doing enough with these crits. This is gonna be the mandatory turn to sleep though. And I just learned that I outspeed. So that's honestly, everything is connecting in the right places. I gave it Berserk. It might not matter though. Let's just go ahead, Pollen Puff ourselves. Amazing. Go back up to the green. And just a second Surging Strikes here. Again, since we outspeed, we should, in theory, be safe. And let's Pollen Puff ourselves again, just in case something weird happens. Like there's a Secret Citrus somewhere. No Secret Citrus. And we're taking another game. In all honesty, thought that was gonna be a loss right from turn 2, right? I was in turn 2. We missing our moves. They're getting speed ties. They're winning the speed ties. They're not gonna sell. They're making us sad. I'm down to 2, but somehow still pulled that one out. GG's. I should have expected this to happen a lot more often. Hi, look, it's me against my own team. Again, granted, I know exactly what every sets here are gonna be. I just have to find a way to stop Trick Room. Thankfully, I have a lot of Pokemon on my team with a lot of spread moves on my team. Problem is, my spread moves aren't like extremely strong. I do have things like Taunt, but I can't really use Pranks to taunt in Psychic Terrain. I have things like Amoonguss, so I can maybe make some things happen there. But to start, I think I want Landorus. I think maybe Landorus and ENAMORUS. Double Genie lead might be the way to go. I could also bring in like a late game Ursh. Ursh helps a lot against URSALUNA. And I think last but not least, kind of has to be an Amoonguss, but I need to save Tera for this Amoonguss. Because if I have an Amoonguss in this game against Torkoal, it's not going to be an easy time. I do also have Arcanine, I guess, but Arcanine's not the way right now. Yeah, it's Amoonguss. Regardless, we get to use ENAMORUS in this battle. I've faced my team before here on the channel, the URSALUNA team, but I haven't lost to it yet. Let's see if Jokomo is the one to set me back, the one to put me behind. Best of luck, Jokomo. Cresselia Kingambit. Okay, that's not what I expected. You can tell by the fact that I led with an Intimidator. I honestly thought Indeedee Hatterene was going to be my opponent's thing. Unfortunately not. Yeah, this ain't the greatest thing ever. I do have Flying Tera Blast, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I have to save my Terrestrialization for the Amoonguss. That Kingambit also, if I recall correctly, was Flying Tera. So maybe I should click Rock Slide. It might also prevent the Trick Room from happening, which is like another reason why I want to go for that. Maybe just in case go for Earth Power. This ain't a good place to be. I'm gonna go for Springtide Storm. They don't go for any Terrestrialization, and in good old Kevin fashion, you double miss. I don't think that miss mattered too much though, because I wasn't gonna do damage this turn anyway. They're going to +3. Hold up, they mean business. That's kind of terrifying. And then there's the Trick Room. This is bad. Like the double miss Springtide, that's just Kevin luck right there. But everything else happening after that, that's just Kevin being sad. Let's see, can we do anything about that now? Again, Flying Tera is probably going to be their option. I'm going to go for EQ. Honestly, is there a point to Springtide if Moonblast is just 5 base points difference? Let me just go for the Moonblast. I do go for the Kotao here. That's +3 on Lando, yeah. That's pretty big bad. Followed by Lunar Blessing. Okay, yeah, I don't do anything here. That's great damage. No, I don't want that. I don't want this. Oh my goodness. Good luck, Ursh. I'm happy I got the damage off after the lunar blessing. But dang, man. I don't need all this. They're not terrestrializing Gambit, which is making me want to Earth Power it. I'm just gonna double Earth. I'm just gonna double into this. I gotta get rid of it. There's no need to get rid of this crest. This crest set Trick Room, and that's all that I can do after that. It has Ally Switch, I guess. Oh no, it can click Ally Switch, can't it? Oh, it definitely can. And that's definitely gonna mean some bad things for me. Is Ally Switch the +2? Did they nerf the priority on Ally Switch also? I mean, they might have. Not sure though. I'm surprised my opponent hasn't locked in yet. Yeah. I hate the fact that my team is pretty legitimately good because now I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it the hard way. So I guess my option is Protect and Springtide Storm, right? How many turns left of this? Can I stall out this Trick Room? 2 turns, maybe. I can maybe stall out this Trick Room. Let's Protect with the Ursh. So we clearly need that Pokemon to win the game. They go for the Sucker. It's great that I went for Protect. And they go for the Lunar Blessing. Hate that. But again, what can I do? And King Gambit of... Dude, I am 1 of 4 Springtides. And the 1 Moonblast I use. Oh my god, I have to double Protect. Let me try to Moonblast again. Watch, it's gonna... The 1 Moonblast I use gives them the Defiant boost. There's a Sucker Punch again. Lunar Blessing again. Dude, I hate this. I don't like it here. Get me out. I wish I was a Dark Tera Urshifu, man. Again, half health. And it's gonna give him the... This isn't real. I refuse to believe this battle is real. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna Protect again. And I have to hard swap a Mungus. I have so many hurdles to go through. The reason why I have to hard swap a Mungus, in case you guys are curious, is I have to redirect. To try to redirect. Was I Safety Goggles or Lumberry on this? I might have been Safety Goggles, so I can't even redirect this. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing I got. There's nothing I got here with this team. Let's keep trying. I get the Protect off. Do they just set Trick Room up again? They Sucker Punch again. Okay. I'm glad that it's at least failing. And the Trick Room goes up again. I'm going to swap an ENAMORUS in. I don't know what I'm doing in this battle. Let's remind myself if I was Safety Goggles or not. I was Safety Goggles. I was prepared. There's the Kotao into the Amoonguss. It's a plus 1,000 Rocky Helmet. It's a plus 1,000 King Gambit, man. Oh, they just go for Dazzling Gleam. I guess that's not the end of the world. All right, I'm going to go for Ursh. I'm going to hope that they expect me to Protect. I'm going to attempt another Springtide Storm. Wish me luck. They did expect me to Protect. They allowed me to get Aqua Jet damage off. This Kotao might still knock me out. Yeah, resisted. Resisted my left foot. What the heck, man? Yeah, nothing I could do. Hands off, GG's. Fine, you got me. I lose. I lost, but did I really lose? Technically. It was my team that got the win. GG's. Kind of a pseudo Trick Room team happening here. I see the Hisui and Lilligant. I see the Torkoal. Also, this is a little bit irritating with the Goth, man. The Goth is definitely their setter. But my other big concern isn't even the Goth. It's the Lilligant Torkoal lead, which I think they want to do into my team. Because I would want to do that into my team. Now, I do have Water Tera type on this Among Us. And I do have Assault Vest on this Landorus. And this ENAMORUS does have Assault Vest. Huh. I have a lot of options. And typically when I have a lot of options, I make not a great decision. But I think I'm going to go ENAMORUS and Among Us right away. I think that covers me for all bases. Also covers me in case they want to try to set up Trick Room turn 1. I can stop them from doing that because they do have a Glacier that they might want to use against my team with like a bunch of ice weaknesses. Speaking of Glacier, I'm going to bring Arcanine into this battle. And I believe last but not least might have to be Urshifu. Not because I want it to be Urshifu, but simply because I need something to hit this horse with. I need something that has very high, super effective damage for the horse. I'm not sure if I can one-shot the horse with Urshifu, but I can definitely hurt it, right? I could definitely make it sad. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that cloth. Okay, opponent, what's your strat? How you beating the Triple Genie core? Glacier and Fantasia. Okay, so they did do the Trick Room thing. Don't love it right now. Don't love it here at all. Because their horse can pretty much knock out either one of my mons. Just a matter of who they choose, right? I think they choose Among Us because Among Us threatens the Trick Room. So I'm just going to go for a Moonblast onto the Glacier. Water Tera, Spore, Fantasia over here. And hope they don't fake me out this turn. Someone on their side of the field is also terrestrializing. It's going to be the horse, though. Into water? What does that do? What were they afraid of that I had? I don't think ENAMORUS gets anything that is super effective against the horse. I don't know, maybe they just felt like being a water type. Listen, pal, you're not the only one. I am Water Shroom. Now, I could have also Rage Powdered, let them set up the Trick Room, and then sleep their whole team, but I'd rather just not have to deal with that. Let's go for the Moonblast onto the Glacier. That is definitely Assault Vested. Oh, and they just Psychic? You don't even want to set Trick Room? Oh, they have Heavy Slam. I'm dead. Yeah. Oh. This battle got a lot harder. Especially after that +1. Heavy Slam. Well, at least you're asleep, I guess. I could have redirected that. I was so worried about Trick Room that I didn't, though. I don't know if I have the right Pokemon to win this anymore. I have an idea, at least. I can sit here with Shroom and just redirect attacks into Shroom for the rest of the game. And then just keep setting Howl up for myself. And then eventually click E-Speed. Or I guess this turn I could just click Protect. No, do I fear Glacier? Doesn't get high horsepower anymore. I'm gonna Howl and just double sleep them. I can always Palm Puff myself back up later. But this is for sure not going to be a simple battle. In fact, it is quite difficult right now. That ENAMORUS was huge for my endgame. Oh, they have Stomping Tantrum. Okay. I think I should take one. Yeah, I do. Nice. On their life orb. All right, well, let's put you to sleep now. I got a Howl up. So I have a lot more options now. I think I'm going to go for the E-Speed. Onto Glastrier. And then just Palm Puff all the way back up. I could try and go for like 2 Howls. But I feel much more comfortable doing that after I have HP back. Because at the current moment, I don't got HP to play with. That is not damage. That is negative damage. Yeah, I might need to Howl a couple more times. Thankfully, the Goth is still asleep. Okay. That's somewhat comfortable HP. I think I Howl Spore the Goth just to put it right back to sleep this turn. Unless it goes for Trick Room. If it goes for Trick Room, then it just played me. But then I can always put it to sleep next turn. I'm like super heavily relying on this Glacier not waking up this next turn. But it did only do 1 mandatory turn. So if it wakes up this turn, then I guess I'm a little unlucky. Oh, they're on the 3-turn sleep. I actually wanted them to wake up there. All right, everything's asleep on my opponent's side of the field. The second Howl, is that even enough? I'm not even too sure. So I will Rage Powder just in case. Nah, it wasn't enough. Okay, cool. I'll knock out the horse next turn. Goth does wake here. Goes for the heal pull. I'm gonna be here all day. Oh, goodness. Oh, Rage Powder, thanks. Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm fine. We're good. We're good, friends. They go for the stomping. They hit the Amoonguss. That hurts a lot, but the Rocky Helmet's gonna finish him off. Ooh, that Rage Powder was huge there. We got rid of a horse. And we have a +2 Arcanine on the field. We're still in this, folks. They have Heal Pulse, Psychic. They can't use Fake Out if they had Fake Out. And I guess Trick Room is their last option. I can ignore that slot, I think. We'll see what they go in with. But I'm pretty sure I can ignore that Goth slot. And then just Flare Blitz whatever switches in. What do they even have? They had some scary mons. I know that for a fact. This was a pretty legit team. Mississui. Oh, that's a Lilligant. Okay. That's a Flare Blitz right there. Actually, do I have to? Flare Blitz is just going to hurt me. No, they don't have HP. I'm going to Pollen Puff my Arcanine here. That's okay. The Pollen Puff will go through at least. There's no way they set Trick Room. I think they actually would mess up very hard if they set Trick Room right now. They just go for a second onto my Amoonguss. I have a lot of special defense. Yeah, we eat that. Lovely. Well, not anymore. Palm Puff you all the way right back up. Full HP Arcanine again. And now we Flare Blitz Mississui, and we click Protect with Amoonguss. Because clearly this Amoonguss is a nuisance for them. And they're going to want to finish it off with that Goth. So if I keep that Goth attacking anything that isn't the Arcanine, I might get a lot of momentum out of this turn. This is by far the most competitive battle I had today, I think. Yeah, it's a lot of mental gymnastics right now. And I do not have the appropriate mons to deal with it. My Enamorus didn't even get to play. Like, Enamorus is gone in an instant. Alright, they swap. So whatever's coming in is going to take a +2 Flare Blitz. Curdle. Oh, it's the turtle. Okay. +2 Flare Blitz in the sun then. Be my guest. Oh, okay. Listen, fine by me. Because what I can do next turn is I can actually target the Goth and Spore the turtle. Oh, look at that damage. I could target the turtle. Oh, I didn't know that was a 2-hit KO. Nah, I still think that's a misplay, though. Turtle doesn't threaten my Arcanine. And right now, Arcanine is win con. And I should outspeed the turtle. Yeah, they literally just gave me Sun for my +2 Flare Blitz on the Arcanine. There's no way the Goth lives this. Yeah, no way. My Amoonguss is ready to be a shroom, dude. Get ready. Should outspeed here. We do outspeed here. Turtle's going to bed. Now it doesn't matter if they click after you. That's the big news. It doesn't even matter if they click after you. And since this turtle's asleep for another turn, I think we just Rage Powder and Flare Blitz. We're playing this matchup really well. I'm very happy with how I'm playing. Now we Flare Blitz. And we can Rage Powder here. Who do I have in the back? I have a whole Urshifu in the back, yeah. Which doesn't actually do great into the Lilligant, but it is what it is. I do have a Focus Sash, at the very least. They go for the Axe Kick. Gonna dodge it. Beautiful. Smack yourself into that wall, friend. Eat this Flare Blitz, you stupid turtle. Good night, man. Curdle's going down. And now all that's left is just a Lilligant. I click E-Speed. I click Pollen Puff. That should be game. E-Speed into the poor Lilligant, man. I would love to use a Lilligant team anytime soon. That sounds like a very fun thing to use. I'm sure there's a great Lilligant team with Lilycole out there, because Lilligant, and at least Hisuian Lilligant, is just a lot better than regular Lilligant. But regardless, if you guys enjoyed today's video, 3 wins, 1 loss in today's video, and the 1 loss we had was against my team. So guess I'll take it for what it's worth. That Ursaluna's team is pretty good. Check out that video if you haven't done so already. Anyway, thank you so much, Pierre, for making this team and sending it over. I greatly appreciate it. And also, thank you so much, everyone that made it here to the end of the video. I was a little salty in the beginning. I hope you guys can forgive me. I don't know why. It's just when people keep me waiting, man, it gets on my nerves. I get it from my mother. Anyway, have a great night. I'm Pokésports. Click the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.